Hi guys, so this is Mohammed Fayaz. You can call me MF as well if that is what makes your life easier. So I've decided to make this video receiving the questions over the WhatsApp Messenger, Facebook post from those who are coming in September. Although I belong to one university here, but I'm not representing that university in this video. Neither I am representing any federal agency or consultant. So this video is pretty generic in nature and is must be used for informational purpose. So having said that, I would say, I would talk about a few things that I've noted down based on what people have been posting or asking me in person. So it's going to be about the documents or the mobile phone is something that I've added from my side. I should be mentioning about this thing because this is quite a thing. And then things that you should be carrying or the questions at the airport the immigration officer would be asking, and what are the things that needs to be done once you are here in UK. So I won't take much of your time in this video, and I'll be talking about quickly the documents. Needless to say, you'll be carrying your documents for sure. Whatever you are carrying, for example, your cash letter, your passport along with the visa stamp, valid visa stamp, and your tickets, your financials, proof of finances, your accommodation proof, your academics and professional credentials, as well as your COVID certificate. So it should be kept in a clear bag. When I say clear bag, it's a folder wherein you can just see the your documents, that you have kept your documents. So it's not important to for me to tell you that what documents you should be carrying, but I think that I should be telling you about the way you should be carrying these documents. For example, the documents, whatever documents paper you are carrying along with you in that clear bag or folder, it should be properly flagged. It should be properly flagged. When I say flag means you just use a sticky note and on the sticky note write academics. So all the academics should follow that sticky note. And then similarly for professional credentials, for financials, or you can name miscellaneous. From miscellaneous you can put your COVID certificate, COVID vaccination certificate, your financial proof, accommodation proof, and all those things, and whatever you feel comfortable with. But try to carry all the documents that you can instead of missing them, rather than missing them. So yes, so what I was saying, that it is not important for me to tell you that what documents you should carry, but it is important that how you should carry it. So it should be in the clear bag, properly flagged, and yes, you should be aware where the documents are, what documents carry a particular flag. So this is more about it. Some of you might be wondering why I'm asking about this COVID certificate. Reason being, it might not be asked, it might not be required by the immigration officers either at your airport or in UK, but it would be required. It would be required by the employers when you apply for jobs and go for jobs. So they'll be definitely asking for the COVID certificate or asking you if you are fully vaccinated or not. So that is where it is going to help you. So okay, this was about the documents. Then I should talk about mobile phone, which I've added from my side. In mobile phone, what I wanted to mention is that you should be carrying a good power bank, because you're going to use your phone extensively here in UK for traveling, for academics, and from using your emails and some miscellaneous stuff. So you should be carrying and you just can't afford to be out of battery at any particular point in time. So your battery should be charged, your phone should be ready to be used. You shouldn't be out of battery, not you, but your phone shouldn't be out of battery. So that is why this power bank. And then you have to bring at least two pairs of good hands-free earpiece, headphones, whatever you call it. Bring it. And among all of this, the critical is your SIM ejector pin, because you would be requiring your SIM to change once you are here, once you land in UK. So that becomes important for you at that time. I've seen people struggling at the airport asking random people for SIM ejector pin. So you should bring one and keep it. Be mindful of that where you have kept it, so that you shouldn't be missing it actually. And yes, so SIM ejector pin, when I say that, I should be talking about SIM as well. So those of you who had been or have been to VFS, they might have got to know that there are two companies like Libera or like, I'm not promoting any company, but this is what I've seen. So these two companies are offering free SIM cards, so you can get those SIM cards. and they are good for 1 month with international minutes as well. That is the plus point. So once you are here, you can straight away call your relatives, your parents, your siblings, whosoever you want to get in touch with. So you should be using that facility if it is there. And if it, even if you are missing out on this VFS thing, you can still buy it online, because I bought it online. So I was supposed to get in touch with my friend. So instead of loading my local SIM card, I bought this. I'm sorry about that. I bought this UK SIM card already, and I used this one right after getting off from the plane. So that is where it is important, and that is how I felt important to mention this thing. Then coming to the regular stuff, when I talk about regular stuff, it depends on your personal usage. If you're comfortable carrying a lot of stuff, carry it. If you don't want to, you'll have plenty of shops from every region. You can buy whatever you want to, be it food, clothes, beddings, personal hygiene, personal grooming, whatever. But since you would be new to this region or new to the country, it's better to carry these things. Your personal hygiene kit, personal grooming kit, you should be having these things ready with you once you are here. You shouldn't be getting into, doing shopping for all these things. And yeah, you can keep a good pair of 2 jackets and sweaters or sweatshirts, whatever you are comfortable with, because it's really get windy at times, and mostly it's windy, especially in winters and summers too. So those of you who are not accustomed to such weather, they should bring a good clothings with them, with shoes, socks. I'm sorry I'm mentioning these things because I just don't want to miss anything. So, and yes, when it comes to food items, it's better just to be a bit relaxed on this. Buy something which is good for just 3 to 4 weeks. You'll have plenty of shops. You'll get all sort of food items here, and that is at a reasonable cost too, provided you are not spend thrifty and you are being miser or frugal with your spending. So that is it. Then coming to the questions and answers that you should expect at the airport. So it's more or less going to be like about your university, your degree, your duration, your fees, who is going to pay you for your fees, and what modules are you going to take, what's your plan, what's your future plan. So these are pretty generic in nature. So this is something which are not new to you, but still, since I'm new to this region, so it makes more sense for you guys to follow what is being mentioned here, so you'll be at ease while going through those immigration checks. So but the most important thing or critical thing here is how confident you are, how fluent you are with the information, like how clear you are. Because also they want to check you on your communication skills when they are asking you questions. It's not just about your intentions, that what purpose are you coming here for. They are also checking your communication skills, because it's an English speaking country. So and you have given IELTS for sure, so they want to see how fluent you are with your communications. And they might also be asking about some documents. That is why I mentioned that it's important how you keep your documents. So just in case, for my case, the immigration officer asked me for my last degree. So unless you keep it in a place in such a way that you just see it and get it out, so, you would be struggling at that point in time. And I'm sure that nobody would like to stand in front of the immigration officer for more than 5 minutes. So that should be your target, to answer very crisp and very clear and be confident with whatever you want to. Okay, and you should be thought about your modules, your academic, your university campus, their address, right? And what are the things important which needs to be done once you are done with your immigration? There you go. You are done with your immigration. And the most important thing is your accommodation. Definitely, if you have booked one, you are lucky. If you have not booked one, you should be booking one. I'll be making a different video for the accommodation thing very soon, because it's a very critical thing for all of you. So once you are wherever you land in UK, you should be collecting your BRP card at the first instance from your nearest post office. Address is mentioned on your cash letter or visa letter. So visa letter, in fact. So you should be collecting your BRP card. Once you have your BRP card, I would suggest, because the Oyster cards here, which is a travel card for tube, trains and buses, it takes some time. So it's better go to the nearest station. For £5 you'll be getting a regular Oyster card for traveling. Get that card and start traveling for your accommodation, for your university thing, and some other miscellaneous things, whatever you are interested in. So get that Oyster card from the nearest station, And once you're done with your BRP collection, the very first thing I would suggest you to do is to update your university students portal. Once you are done with this, your enrollment would be completed and you would be able to download some letters which are important, such as bank letter. So that should be a thing that you'd be doing. I might make a different video or for these things as well, but still. And I think you're all set with all the things, and you would follow rest of the information in the next video or in other videos. So here we are. So we are done with this video and we are done with the entire process. I would like to see all of you coming here, and I hope I have made your life a little bit easier. You should be relaxed. Do not stress yourself much. Be fluent with your information, with your communication, with the procedures, process, and be in touch. Keep asking and keep writing, commenting, whatever you want to have information on. I would be more than happy to help you all, because I have been helped by one of my very good friend. I know how it matters and how much does it matter. So that is it. See you soon.